welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a purple halo eye without any eyeliner, not too many steps, something that's going to be really easy to achieve. If you guys would like to try something different and see how I achieve this, then go ahead and keep watching. For my eyebrows today, I'm going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow. When I do my eyebrows, I always like to outline the bottom first to get a nice sharp line. And then once I do that, then I will go back and start filling it in. Once I have the brow pretty complete, I will go ahead and take a brown eyeshadow. And I'll go ahead and take a little spoolie and just brush it out. Once I'm all done with that, I'm going to take a concealer. Any type of concealer will do. And I'm just going to define underneath the brow just to help it look a lot more sharp. So we'll just place some of the concealer right underneath just so we have a nice straight line under the brow and over the top as well. For primer, I'm going to use this Cover FX primer, and this is a blurring primer, and I'm actually just going to use this for my T-zone area, just around my nose and up on my forehead. That is where I get most oily. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to use my NYX Hydro Touch primer. This one's just really lightweight and moisturizing, which is what I need for the outside of my face. For my foundation today, I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, and mine is in the shade Punjab. I am using the Morphe M439 brush, and this is a great brush. It's very affordable and it's extremely soft, and it blends out foundation so smoothly. I like to make sure I put it all down the neck. Alright, now that we have foundation on, I'm going to take two concealers. They're both the Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in medium and the other one is light sand. I like the medium to conceal my dark circles, and I like to use the lighter one to highlight under the eyes. So this helps with canceling out all the darkness because it is a lot closer to my skin color. And I'm going to blend it out with this Morphe E8 brush and just tap it underneath. Okay, now that the medium's all blended out, I'm going to just do a little bit of the light, and I'm also going to do this down the bridge of the nose, the forehead, and chin. I'm going to take that same brush and blend it out. I'm also using this concealer as my eyeshadow base, so all pretty much the leftovers I'm just putting over my eye. Then I'm going to take this Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm going to spray my face, and I'm going to take a dry beauty blender, have it wet it, and I'm just going to kind of press all of this into the skin just to make everything look nice and smooth and all blended together. I'm going to put that all underneath my eyes, and it's going to help it look really smooth and stay on. I'm also going to put it everywhere that I put my concealer. I'm going to go ahead and set with this powder. I'm going to take this LA Girl powder in the shade Nude Beige. Just do a very light layer just to set everything down so it doesn't move around while we're doing our bronzer and blush. Now I'm going to start bronzing up the face. I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. When I'm doing bronzer, I like to take the brush and kind of tap it in first just to get a lot of the product on my face. And once I finish tapping in, then I kind of do circular motions. And this is just going to help it look really smooth so you don't have patches. So a lot of the time if you have a lot of product on your brush and you just go straight in like that, then it's going to create a really harsh line. It's going to be hard to blend it out. And also putting a powder on top of your foundation will also help it glide on much smoother. I'm going to take the Princess Cut. It's a really nice cool toned contouring shade. What What I really like to do, this is not necessary, but it's one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine, is I will take my Maybelline Fit Me powder and I will get a damp beauty blender, get a lot of powder on there. And to help everything be really sharp is we're gonna take this, we're gonna create a nice chiseled contour. All right, now that we look crazy, it's all right, it's not gonna look like that, but I also like to do it right down the bridge of my nose, right here, and then on my forehead. That is where everything gets oily, so adding the powder there is gonna help the oils from coming through. So after a couple minutes, then we can go ahead and brush off everything. And like I said before, this is not necessary at all. It's not gonna make a huge difference, but it's something that I like to do in my makeup routine. I'm gonna be using this Morphe palette, and this is the 35P, and it is all purple tones. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and use this nice light peach shade for my transition area. And all the brushes I'm going to be using are from Morphe. This one is the Morphe M518. So whenever I'm doing my eyeshadow, I like to lift my eyebrow up a little bit to find where my crease is. So I'm going to lift up my eyebrow and start building up a nice transition. And I like to kind of put it out towards where my brow ends. That's kind of where I stop. Next, I'm going to take this purple shade. I'm going to take this one first, and then second, I'm going to go on the one right next to it. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be doing a halo eye. So what a halo eye means is you're going to have the two darker colors on the outer corner of your eye and on the inner corner of your eye. And then you're going to put some type of shimmer or glitter on the inside and just makes the eye pop out. It looks really flattering. It looks a lot different, and it doesn't take that much effort to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and take that shade and just start patting it on the outer corner, mainly just to get the pigment there. And then once the pigment's there, then you can kind of start blend it kind of upwards and inward. And then we are also gonna go in this inner corner right here. Pretty much just put your brush right here and slightly move it towards the center of your eye. The thing with halo eyes too, it's gonna look really crazy before it actually looks good. So don't be intimidated by it. It'll end up looking really good. So now that we have the outer part and the inner part, I'm gonna go ahead and take that same shade and just kind of connect the two very slightly. Just kind of go back and forth with your brush. And it's okay if you start covering the center part, because once you put the shimmer on it, you won't be able to see it anyway. I'm kind of just where my eye socket is, I'm just kind of pushing into there. So now I'm going to take that darker purple right next to it that I showed you, and I'm just going to place that on the outer corner and inner corner. And I'm going to go back in with that peach transition shade that I used in the very beginning and just kind of blend that purple in so there is no harsh lines. And now for that transition area, this is the one that we have been using, but now I'm going to go in this one. It's just a darker tan color. We're just going to do it in that same area that I was doing the peach and blend over that top of the purple. Alright, so now we're going to add the shimmer, and I'm going to take this light purple shimmery shade right here. It's very metallic. So I'm going to just dip my finger and just press it on the center of my eye. And just kind of tap it in. So now that that's placed on there, I'm going to take a small brush like that, and I'm going to put some of that product on there and just really emphasize the center here. And now that we have that, we're just gonna add that dark purple back on the outer and inner of our eye just to make everything look nice and sharp. And also go back over this way. I don't know what it is about purple eyeshadow, but I just feel that it looks very, very sexy. So I'm gonna take this little brush here and just kind of brush underneath my eyes to clean up this outer part. I'm just gonna go in that deep purple shade that we've been using and the same brush I had from before. And I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics eyeshadow brush and I'm just gonna look up and just drag this all underneath my lash line. And don't be intimidated to have dark underneath it. It looks scary at first, but once your makeup's all done, everything really, really comes together and it looks really, really pretty. Now I'm gonna take the light peach shade that I used for the transition and just kind of blend underneath that. And now with a small brush, I'm gonna take this tan color and define my eyebrow. Now since my eyes, see the difference how this one it makes my eyes look smaller. To open my eyes back up, I'm gonna take a small brush. I'm gonna take this Ofra Rodeo Drive highlight and I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner. And doing this is gonna help it open back up your eyes and make it look a little bit bigger. Since we put so much dark colors on there, it just really helps open things back up. I'm also gonna put this right here at my eyebrow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. So next I'm gonna move on to blush. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Urban Decay Fetish blush. I just like to smile and kind of get the apple of my cheeks and kind of work it upwards. And I like to do the patting motion just like I did with the bronzer. So I'll smile, pat it on a little bit, and then I'll kind of blend it out. For my highlights, I have this palette from IT Cosmetics. It's not that great, it's extremely powdery. It does have a purple highlighted color. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M510 brush and I'm gonna dip into the purple first. And I just kind of want to see what it looks like. Okay, so it's actually really, really pretty. But it's a little too, it's just too purple. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the Ofra Rodeo Drive. And I'm gonna put that one on top instead. Holy shit. And now with my finger, I'm just gonna get a little bit and dab it on the center of my nose and also right here down the middle. And this is kind of all unnecessary. If you don't feel comfortable with a lot of highlight, then don't do it. Do what makes you feel comfortable. All right, so this is the lip color I'm gonna be using. It's by the brand Mellow. I don't have the shade name, but it is Mellow Cosmetics. I'm gonna take this lip liner. It's from Clean Color and it's the shade Burnt Sienna. And I'm just going to quickly outline my lips. So now that I lined it and now that I look crazy, I'm gonna go ahead and apply and when I'm done, I always get a Q-tip and just kind of go around the outsides, make sure all the lines are nice and sharp. And now before doing mascara, I'm gonna go in with the same Milani Make It Last spray and set everything down. And again with the Beauty Blender, I'm just gonna tap everything in to make everything look less powdery. And as you can tell, I didn't put any type of eyeliner on the top or the bottom because eyeliner can be very intimidating for people. So I wanted to do it without it just so you can see that you don't need to have eyeliner to get such a dramatic and easy look. So now I'm gonna take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have a nice little sample size. And I'm gonna do my mascara. Alright you guys, this is the finished makeup look. If you guys did enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Say bye!